Hey guys, ErbieB here. Today I'm going to be answering some of your guys' most asked questions. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, first question. What would you consider the largest skill gap between the metal ranks and the higher ranks? Positioning, target priority, cooldown usage. What else do you see as the biggest difference between the metal ranks and non-metal ranks for people looking to climb? I would say honestly the biggest difference is usually decision making and not aim. The higher rank players use cover. They generally know when a fight is lost, so they're not staggering as much. They just overall engage at the right time. Cooldown discipline is very important as well. Like a Suzu can genuinely win a game in GM and people, or in any rank really, and people understand when and where to use that. Lower ranked often use abilities for little to no value, while stronger players are going to save them for threats or win conditions. Target priority and awareness matter too. Knowing who is vulnerable, who has cooldowns, and when to stop shooting the tank is pretty important. All right, next question. How do I learn DPS? I've never played a game like this before. Basically, I'm enjoying the game so far, but I'm trash. I always have more deaths than kills and keep getting harassed over it. I don't know how to get good at playing DPS like at all. I tried Sierra, I don't like her. Does anyone have any recommendation or any links to guides at getting good at DPS? Or any heroes that make learning the game easier? And not Sierra. For the record, I do not have good aim, have no game sense, absolutely nothing. They've tried only hit scan players, all right, or only hit scan heroes. So I would start with the simple hero instead of trying to learn a ton of different heroes. It said you already tried Soldier, who's a pretty easy hero, but maybe try Reaper, Torb, Mei, or Junkrat, the less aim intensive heroes. Just learning general game sense. First, I'd learn just like surviving. So use cover, stay near an escape route, and don't walk straight through main every fight. Obviously play quick play, which is what I'm guessing you're doing. Try not to go into comp because you're gonna get a ton of people like basically asking you to constantly swap or just constantly telling you how to play. Play some deathmatch maybe just to like get the feel of 1v1s down. Maybe some aim workshops too, just to try aim training and getting better aim. And try not to obsess over wins either. Improve one thing at a time, your aim, positioning, target selection, or cooldowns. Not all of them in one match, obviously. Like specifically try to do one thing at a time. So maybe today I'm going to focus on my positioning. I'm going to try to make sure I know when to go in, stuff like that. All right, next question. I'm a support, not a heal bot, right? Just finished a game on Neon Junction. Last placement match, I ended up silver 1. I recently dialed in my mouse and aiming and have actually been feeling really good playing in the last 2 days. I feel like I'm actively getting better. Then today on my last match, I got told to stop throwing by DPSing and play the role I picked. Healer. I'm a support, not a healer. I feel like had I not been helping with DPS, we wouldn't have even gotten close to the draw that we took. Please help me understand if I'm in the wrong and need to reframe my thinking, or is this perfectly acceptable cardboard rank play? All right, I'm not gonna watch this, but I can give you general tips. So yes, overall you're correct. Support is not just healing, it's damage, utility, pressure, and helping secure kills. All of that will help you create value. The I'm not a heal bot thing, you can't use it as an excuse to let your teammates die while you chase damage. You have to know the right balance. You want to go for kills when there's opportunities to get kills, not just to do damage. You want to know, like, if your teammates are going in for a play, you need to assist them on that play, which sometimes is doing damage to help them finish kills or to help do kills, or to help get kills yourself. But most of the time it is healing your teammate while they go in and then damaging them when they're maybe reloading or just out of abilities. Also, stats alone do not prove you played well. High healing can be passive and high damage can still be throwing fights generally. All right, next question. Why am I in platinum? Hello, I've tried to read up on how placements work, but I'm still not sure I understand my exact placement. In my placements, I won 4 in a row and then lost 4 in a row. I do not remember the last 2 exactly, but I believe I split them or won both. I did play reasonably well in all of the matches. It placed me in Plat 2. After playing a handful of matches, I bounced between Plat 2 and Plat 3. Last season, I peaked at Plat 3, but then went on a horrible losing streak and ended up back in Silver 3. Oof. I then worked my way back up to Gold 1 before that season ended. My understanding of the placements is I probably should have been in low gold, if not silver even. I definitely am not convinced I'm good enough to be platinum. I usually hold my own more or less, but it seems like there's a noticeable skill gap between me and the other players for the most part. I play DPS if that matters. Is there a reason why I was placed in plat instead of gold or silver, or is it just normal variance and will correct itself to my actual rank? I generally agree with this top comment, which basically says that Overwatch is going to rank you up quickly in the beginning to prevent Smurfs from ruining the games for others. And then after you do your initial placements, it'll kind of make you go up and down depending how good you do. But also things to consider is your MMR from quick play. That does affect your placements initially. Prior performances and normal placement uncertainty all matter. The real answer is simply to keep playing. The rank will settle after more games, and don't treat a plat placement as like fraudulent or a guaranteed deserve rank. It's just a system's early estimate. Focus on whether you can consistently perform and win in plat lobbies, and overall just focus on improving your own gameplay. Like, you shouldn't really be worrying about your rank at that much. You should be worrying about how much you're improving as an actual player. All right, as a flanker, how do I deal with the most oppressive heroes? No VOD since I haven't played much since the last patch, just a general question. I'm trying to be less afraid of being aggressive as a flanker, mainly play Xion/Junkrat. Narrow down at least some of my issues to specific characters. Their issues are with Moira, Anran, Sierra, Soldier, Freya, and I'm guessing Cassidy, but they didn't list it. I'm not going to read all of this, but you guys can if you want. So firstly, a flank is not an obligation to hard commit for a kill every fight. Wait until the enemy is distracted or has used the cooldowns that shuts you down. So like a Cassidy flash, and then you want to engage. Use an off angle with cover and an exit route. Try being alive and forcing attention. If you do that, you're already getting your value a lot of the times. And if a hero consistently denies your flank, change your timing, play closer to your team maybe, or maybe if you have to, swap rather than repeatedly feeding into the same matchup. You can even stay on flanker if you want, maybe just find one that fits better. Like there's sometimes where Junkrat will be better than Xion just because he has better verticality and stuff like that. All right, last question. Is Mercy a troll pick? I'm pretty new to the game. I played back in Overwatch 1, but mostly tank/DPS. Came back and playing all roles right now. I've been playing Mercy because her kit is fun, but my friends tell me I'm making them lose by playing her. Teammates also seem to be very upset when I pick her as well. Is she a troll pick? Like in other games I play, even a character that's considered weak is only really true in highest ranks, so I don't know if I should take them seriously. That last sentence doesn't make much sense, but I'm gonna try to answer it. So no, Mercy is not automatically a troll pick, especially when you're learning the game or in lower ranks, especially if your aim isn't great. But the main criticism I have for Mercy is that she has less independent carry impact than supports who heal, deal damage, and provide stronger utility. So, for example, like Kiriko, her Suzu's better than everything in Mercy's kit, even her ult, other than maybe Rez. Rez is pretty strong, but that's on like, what, a 30-second cooldown or something? She gets much more value when there's a strong DPS and damage boost and a team comp that can use her mobility. But then you're really relying on your team or your duo to be playing well. And honestly, I would say play her if you really enjoy her, but learn other supports too. So Mercy is a choice, not your only option. Also, if you want to genuinely get better at the game, you need to be playing heroes that are going to practice your aim and game sense a bit more. So like Kiriko, Lucio, if you really want a big challenge. Ana's pretty fun. I would try those heroes out too, so you're not forced to be on Mercy every game, especially when they ban her. It's pretty bad, but yeah. All right, and that is all of the questions answered. Let me know if you guys want me to do another video like this, and I'll see you guys next time.